Hey guys, it's Dennis of Grass Monkey Lawn Care here, coming at you with another video. Today I want to share with you when in your business, sometimes you have to say no to things. What do I mean by that? Well, a situation today came up in my business. The customer that used to be mine, a weekly client, decided that they were in some financial issues and decided that they would go ahead and take care of their own lawn. Contacted me a couple days ago, said, hey, we'd like to continue service with you again. Money's looking a little bit better, but we need to keep it bi-weekly. Now, guys, this house is in a really nice neighborhood. It's got a really good yard, and there's no way this thing can be cut bi-weekly. I know it, he knows it. When I first met with him, I told him it needs to be cut every week, just due to the fact of the growth it was getting because it's watered, and the fact that it's not good for the grass to let it get that long and then chop all that off. But needless to say, he said he wanted it done bi-weekly. I said, well, here's going to be your cost. I also explained to him, too, that I did not have the time this week to spend on his property more than an hour. So I let him know that up front. He said, oh, no, I mean, it's a little bushy here and there, but nothing bad. Right. So basically, I go there today. I show up to the job. I look at the front. The front, there was a couple spots where it was pretty bad. It was a whole side of the yard where it was just super tall. Had to cut it 6 times. 6 times. Now, I started in the front. I didn't bother to go to the back, so I didn't think anything of it. Get the front done. The front took 45 freaking minutes, dude, to go mow it, edge it, and weed eat the front. Now, open the back gate. And guys, was not good. That grass was up to mid-shin and soaked. I mean, it was soaked. It was sloshing through the grass, kind of soaked. So, you know what I did? I shook my head and I said, I'm out of here. I'm not doing this. And I packed my crap up, put it on the trailer, and I drove off. Called the customer, let him know. I said, hey, this is not what we talked about, man. So I told you I only had about an hour's worth of time. I was like, I got a lot of lawns to do today. I said, I'd fit you in, but you also told me it wasn't in this condition. So what do you do, guys? What do you do in this situation? What would you do? Now, I'm under the impression, at least my beliefs are, my business are, you don't have to do a job if it's not on the terms that you agreed upon. If you show up, even if you gave them a price and said, I'll be there this day, and you show up, if it's not what it is that you guys talked about, either the price is going to change or something's going to change or I'm not going to do it. So I just packed up, I walked off, and I left. I just told him, I said, I'll charge you for the front. I said, this is how long I spent on the front yard alone. I said, the backyard is going to be another 45 minutes to an hour. And the reason being, guys, the backyard's not super huge, but it's very, very confined. And when I say very confined, it's hard to process the grass anywhere without spraying it all over the place. Or even, if you're trying to mulch it, I mean, it's going to leave a huge mess. As tall as it was and as wet as it was, there was no way I could even get back there with a mower. I mean, I would have tore his yard all up, and as many times I would have had to pass over it. If I had to go over it like once or twice, I probably would have been borderline okay, but worth the risk. Now, I would have had to go over this stuff like 8, 9 times. I'm not going to put a mower back there and rut his yard all up, tear it all up, and then be responsible for that either. So, stuff like that comes up, and it used to be back, last year, my first year, I'd be pissed about it, but I would go ahead and do it. Man, I'm learning quick, man. Nope, ain't happening. Nuh-uh. I don't have time for that crap, guys, and I just wanted to share one of my stories that happened to me with you guys. I'm sure it's happened to many of you guys too, but, do you go ahead and just do it, or do you walk off? Like, say you have a lot of stuff to do that day, and you let the customer know up front, hey, this is what's going on in my day. I'm going to hook you up and try and fit you in, but, I can only be here. I only have this much time to play with. And the customer says, oh, yeah, that'd be fine. No worries. It should be no problem. So just want to share that with you guys, get your guys' feedback on that. Has it happened to you? What would you do in the situation? Or how would you rectify? Basically, I told the customer, I said, look, I ain't got time to come back. I was like, we got to cut ahead because we're actually expecting to rain 3 days this week. And it's not a slight chance, guys. We're talking 100% chance on Wednesday and 90% chance on Thursday and a 60% chance on Friday. So I don't have time to, tell this guy and lie to him and say, oh yeah, I'll be back and this day. That ain't gonna happen because I don't have any idea. Not with that rain coming. And I explained to him, I was like, look, I said, I got regular customers. I said, you just decided to come back on. I said, I've kind of filled some spots since you've left. So I'm just doing what I can to get you back on the schedule. But, weather's coming. I said, that stuff's going to have to dry out. He goes, well, what do you want me to do? I said, well, you're going to have to find a way to cut it or do something with it. I was like, because it's not what you told me it was. And I said, I'm not going to go back there and weed eat your whole yard. I said, that's not going to happen either. So just give me some feedback, guys. I want to hear from you all on this topic. What would you do? How would you do it? How would you handle it? Do you think the way I handled it's correctly? Or do you think I should handle it another way? I'm just curious, I know how I handled it. I feel pretty good about it, but I want to, get some feedback, from outside of my head, as far as what y'all would do. So let me know, guys, in the comments section. As always, guys, thanks for watching the videos. If you liked the video, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, guys, feel free to subscribe, guys. Thanks a lot.